please make sure your mobile phones and pages are switched off. And enjoy. Thank you. Cheers, Joe.
I have the light on the finite plane.
I am the light on the infinite sphere.
Each appears to you the same,
but could not be more different.
Headlines from the Sphere newsroom. Britain in the grip of the human form of avian flu, commonly known as bird flu. The epidemic is set to seriously damage the UK economy and could result in hundreds, if not thousands, of human losses. A spokesman speaking from the Emergency Coalition government headquarters in Brussels today said,
"We are a strong nation, standing together, and only by pulling together can we come through this difficult time. Many will have lost loved ones, but rest assured, as soon as the funding has been approved by our committee, the top UN scientists and medical researchers will be working relentlessly to find a solution."
It's been announced that from midnight tonight, all theatres and playhouses are to be closed. Overlooked in the last emergency bill, as it was thought audience attendance was so low as not to be a real threat to public health. This decision has now been overturned, saving the English Theatre Arts grant budget some £400 and 58 pence. In other news, all radio broadcasts are to stop forthwith. So from everybody here on the team, good night.
The problem with most people is that they confuse very large numbers with infinity. How often do we hear, "That will never happen here," but invariably does. Probability is quite a simple chap. It lies between 0, 1. Nonetheless, it was the smallest possible increase in the decimal place of probability that brought me here. With Britain in the grip of avian flu, some bright spark decided it would be a good idea to chop all the trees down, thus stopping the birds from nesting in them. And as a consequence, blocking most of the roads from the home counties to points north. Shame, really. Bird watching is one of my favourite hobbies. Still, it means that I'm nearly, for the first time in 31 years, my childhood home. Home being Giggleswick, nestling up the valley 4 miles up in the northeast Pennines.
You all right, Meg?
Yes, I am.
I need to inspect the lounge room, Meg.
You mean the lounge room, dear?
No, says lions.
Lounge. Lounge.
I'm going to need that chair and that paper, Meg.
Proletariat. What sort of innkeeper has lions?
A very cautious one, I expect.
What?
I'm expecting Valentine Lowe, LO, PhD, MA. I'm with the OU. One social phobia. It's... And this is the missus. Yes, I know, but she can cook and she looks after me. Well,
Very, thank you.
Lowe, LO.
Low, hello.
Hello. Maybe it's tigers
What?
behind behind the door, like one of those poetic metaphors. I'm a writer, I know a lot of sayings.
Oh,
It's easy to lose your balance when you're not wearing socks.
what? Ah, you're probably wondering why I'm not wearing any shoes.
No.
No.
Well, I'm standing on the chair here. Not here. Well, here, but the chair isn't. You see, she took it.
Really? While you were standing on it?
No. But she took it. The lady inn inspector took it to fend off the lions in the lounge. That. And the rolled up broadsheet newspaper.
What were you doing standing on a chair? And don't lie to me. I work for security guard.
Well, I was looking for my old Giggleswick, but it's expanded so much over the years I never recognised it.
You've expanded what?
Giggleswick?
Okay. Okay, back off slowly, Matt. Don't mind that. We're just going for a little drink in the bar, my friend. All right?
Matt?
Matt.
You called her Matt? When we engaged 30 years ago.
Tom? Tom Rushwell? I've got a foot of our stairs.
Professor Thomas Howard Rush, actually, Oxford College of Forensic Sciences. And I became a forensic statistician.
Wow,
And
gosh, that's wonderful. Well, of course, as you know, I've got my first West End hit on my hands. Leave it, mate. The critics are calling it a play for the Z generation.
Z.
Zero. Get with it, Tom stuff his shirt. Killing on every street. People tuning out the whole population.
Sleeping.
Not sleeping. You have read the Cantrell novel.
No, not read it. When does it end?
Last page, I think.
The play.
Oh, tonight, closing down. Rest in peace, no more Amanda.
Oh, yes, of course. The theatre's being closed down, I heard. Shame. Well, hey, look at you.
Still sexy at 60.
You are. Looks like you're...
Fourth husband.
He seems to be gesticulating.
No, that'll be just his trousers riding to the cabin. Old times, hey?
Old, as in times. I had a choice to make. Working in with that lab as an immunologist just seemed too safe an option. Working with rabies and smallpox. Working with you as your assistant in a backwater facility. For what? The damn things just kept mutating and getting worse. Hell, I had to work as a part-time teacher as well. And then there's you. You wanted to write plays. And you did.
Yes, I did. Anyway, got to go.
Yes, bye, for now. She has changed.
Hey, mate. You called Rush then?
Professor Thomas Rush, actually?
You ever teached at Settle Comp?
Yes, but not very well by the sound of it.
Maths? Biology?
Yes, I took those subjects. And the after-school ornithology club.
Only what, mate?
Bird watching.
Dirty get.
The feathered type.
Oh, yeah, I remember. They nicknamed you the bird brain of calculus.
Who, the kids?
Nah, teachers.
Well, there you go.
You know my fiancé.
You're engaged?
Nah.
Married?
Nah, he's dead.
Sorry,
Not your fault.
I didn't know.
Really? You know him now.
Looks like Nobby Styles. 28 caps for England, 1 goal, 1966 World Cup winner.
No. Never in.
said it wasn't my fault, really. That means you do blame me.
You don't want to know, mate.
If I'm being accused of something, I want to know what it is.
No, just leave it, mate.
I have a right to defend my reputation. I demand that you tell me.
Look, he killed himself in his father's car 24 years since.
Your fiancée committed suicide 24 years ago.
Yep.
I left here 31 years ago, so I cannot possibly be to blame for his suicide.
You teached him gambling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Odds.
You mean probability?
Posh it up if you like, but you teached it, and you teached him.
I taught mathematics. It was part of my job.
Oh, and your lessons included stopping off at the bookies on your Orney outings and then bragging to the kids on the minibus about your winnings, yeah?
No, of course. Ah. I never really thought that through properly, did I?
No, you didn't, mate.
I was under a lot of pressure at the time. Engaged to Matt, a physically and sexually demanding woman.
Too much info, mate.
We couldn't afford to get married, working out in the sticks at some backwater facility. So I had a flutter on the GGs from time to time. It felt... God knows how it felt. It was so long ago.
And you ever wonder how she made ends meet?
You're right, she never gambled. It was when the kids asked what are odds, Mr. Rush. I thought I had to tell them. Where was the harm? 0.1 to the power of 6. After all, most of them couldn't fill out their own names, let alone complete a betting slip. I just wanted to be their friends, reach them on their level.
Level, as in destroy.
I'm sorry for your loss. Was it the gambling debts that forced him to take his life?
Not totally. He looked up to you. He wanted to be like you. He had the brains and the words, just no common. Sounds like the birds are coming home to roost, Mr. Rush.
Figuratively and literally.
Birds! They're pecking at the windows!
That would be the lions. He's homophobic, you know.
God, it's the 21st century. There's no wrong with being gay.
Birds on the lawn!
Boy, this chapter's one learning curve.
Forgot! Lions!
Birds! Birds at windows!
Lions!
Nothing?
Nah, it's a walk-in wardrobe. Keep office furniture in there.
And there he was gone, into his future.
You two haven't seen anything of my wayward husband, have you?
Yes, every few seconds, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'll get him for you.
Oh, right, thanks.
No problem.
I think.
Well, we must stop meeting like this.
Why?
Because you're a married woman.
And you?
Not.
Are you married?
No.
Not.
Not. Not
Your
looking.
hands, they still do something for me.
I don't remember my hands doing much for your libido in the past.
Well, maybe I didn't have the confidence then or the chance to tell you. Do you remember Handkerchief Garden?
Handkerchief garden, yes, I do.
I used to watch you digging the borders in the rain from the kitchen window. I thought then what strong hands you had for an immunologist. I wanted to spend my whole life with you, but then you were so very young and I'd already lived half of my life already. By spring you'd gone, and I would just stand where you'd trying to think of all the reasons. Was it the sex?
No, The sex was fine. Really fine. Thank you for really fine, really good sex everywhere.
In the spring, the crocuses bloomed, and when I looked, they spelt out, "I love you," in white flowers. I ran into the house to give you a hug, but of course you've been gone months by then. It hurt, Tom.
14 years difference, Matt. It's almost a generation. I was a young man. Was I going to settle down? There's a big wide world out there. I wanted to know what it was like to seduce and take. Not be seduced and taken.
And?
Fun, but very empty.
Will you come out of
We've
there?
both moved on. Empty pockets.
Empty pockets, yes. He's had a bit of a scare. Birds.
You mean
Yes.
out of 10, was he 1 low or 10 high?
Oh, 10, easily.
Oof, that's a red one then.
No, 11.
That's a red and a blue one.
You always were the walking pharmacist.
Don't talk about that now.
Found him in filing cabinet.
Where?
Filed under A umlaut.
A omelette. My God, I thought he was British.
Well, there is a little Germanic blood in him, as well as his fear of...
You know.
Netball? That's just stupid.
No!
Oh! You mean he's shit scared of birds?
Guys, they killed my daddy.
Sus about that.
You wasn't to know, dear. Tom, would you leave us for a few moments? He has had a bad scare, and he's also a bit strange about other people's body parts.
What?
Please?
All right. There's been far too many unfeasible revelations in the last 15 minutes for my liking. I hope the next quarter of an hour is going to be less eventful.
I wouldn't count on it, Prof.
I need a drink.
Need some water. Will you look after him for a moment? And if he comes around, please don't mention the B word.
Okay. If I remember. Miss. Lights. Wake up, low.
Where am I?
You're in hell, low.
Hello.
No, just hell. You're dead.
Shit. How?
Heart. And I'm here to torment you forever.
What did I do?
You were a bent copper, low.
No, I just made a few mistakes.
Do you know who this is?
Bobby Charlton. 752 games, 247 goals, 106 England caps, 1958 to 1970.
No. That's the man you threatened to stitch up if he didn't sing like a canary.
No. We were looking for Mr. Big.
The man you said you'd allow to walk if he became your stool pigeon.
No, don't talk about birds. What did I do?
He was delivering pharmaceuticals for a government laboratory and you arrested him for drugs that money.
He said, well, I'm down here for what? Taking £2 grand off a drug pusher. I needed it. Have you seen the price of psychoanalysts? They should have a guilty conscience. I swear, if he told us the truth, he would have walked. I mean, we didn't want the mule. We were looking for Mr. Big.
Oh, Mrs. Big.
That's what he said. Mrs. Big, working in a government lab. I went undercover for a year on that one. No evidence, no clothes, nothing. We had to close the case in the end, no evidence.
Insider.
I met Matt. She was nice to me. She could see I was bad with my nerves. And she put me on vitamins. I used to see her every 6 months to top up my supply. 9 years later, they made me redundant. And she told me she was getting divorced. So I asked her to marry me. She did.
She's old enough to be your mother!
No, Tom, I never knew my mother. And I hated my father for putting me in that home.
Oh, my heart bleeds.
No, listen. One day, the 2 nuns that run the home came up to me. And the kids were playing and laughing. And one of the nuns said to me, your father's been killed in an air crash, God rest his soul. So I said, well, my daddy still come for me at weekends. And the other nun said, no, dear, he's gone with the angels to have his wings fitted. Hey, why were the kids laughing at me? And then this sick, twisted lass said, hey, don't you know what death is? When you die in an air crash, you go off with the angels to have wings fitted, and then you're doomed to fly around the world forever. So I went and looked out of the window, and I could see him in the distance, being chased away from me by 2 lines of birds. It was like a giant V pointing to heaven. I bet he was so scared. Then, 3 days later, there was another air crash. 7 Manchester United footballers died in Munich. And my dad was forgotten.
So why did you become a copper then, Saddle?
I suppose. Because I never knew why his plane crashed, and I became obsessed with finding out how he died. I thought if I joined the police force, they'd teach me to detect. Yeah, 6 years doing my minding, arresting and rearresting the same lost causes, and then 3 years behind the desk after the BIRDS incident. There I learned. Night school, Open University, officer training school. I made it to DC. Then first time out, I was acting on a tip-off. I arrested this pusher, and my whole career reached a turning point.
Turning bent low!
No, I did him a favour. If I'd have told the team about the money, he'd never have got bail.
He got remand!
He had the bail money.
You had his money.
He got out.
After a year inside, a year of being bullied and tortured and tormented by the other insiders, he knew he couldn't stand another 8 years in there with you circling him like a vulture.
Oh no, I forgot that. I told him if he didn't tell me the truth, he'd get another 8 years. I guess I must have pushed him over the edge. He took his life. It's a long time ago.
It should be. It bloody should be. He would have got a 2-stretch at most. It's you that should be doing the bird.
No!
Bird!
No!
Bird!
No!
Bird! No!
Yes, getting one. Short, fat chap.
I heard he was a drunk with a morbid obsession with death.
Can't spell. Dyslexia. Oh, we appear to be in the dark.
Yeah, birds sitting on solar panels on roof.
No
Full
backup
power.
system. No backup system then.
Yeah, me with a shotgun.
You work here then?
Yeah, in Inspector. I'll go sort them birds out then.
He'll be better soon. Just can't get him past his fear of you know what.
He certainly had a bit of a scare. Let's see, what therapy has he had?
Let's see, he's had TA, ET, cognitive, electroconvulsive, light therapy, psychodynamic, and hanging heavy weights on his dangly bits. Poor love
Drama therapy it is. I, Dr. Van Cradlegrave, will need some light.
Come on, dear. Come on, dear. Time to wake up. Time to wake up.
Wake up, Mr. No! I am here to cure you of your social phobia, namely that which flies on the wing.
Oh. Aren't you the bloke that was having trouble with his expanded Giggleswick?
No, I am not that person which you are thinking of, but one Dr. Von Cradlegrave at your service, sir.
It was a nightmare, Doc.
Tell me about your dreams, sir.
You were there? You were there, what? And the receptionist didn't know us, and there was a room with lions, and a witch, and a wardrobe.
Mein Gott! He has classic systematic Lewis syndrome.
No. C.S. Lewis sickness. Oh, for God's sake.
Wait,
What
there's
is
more.
The witch. Sorry.
No problem.
She was tormenting me, and I told her about my dad being killed in an air crash, and she didn't listen. She just kept telling me that I was responsible for a young man's death.
Okay. You and you as the nuns.
God.
You are getting into it. Now, what do you want to ask them?
Why didn't you tell me how my dad's plane crashed?
The man needs an answer, ladies.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
999! You're the nun now!
What, an emergency nun now?
Nun! Just the nun! And the man is waiting for an answer!
I don't know how the plane crashed.
Good! Now, Matt!
Well, perhaps they, us, we thought the details would be too much for them.
Better answer.
Sometimes you can have so much detail that you can't help yourself seeing them dying over and over again. You forget who they were when they were well and happy. You start to inspect every last thing about your life in case it was you that made the mistake.
That is getting into the role. Do you blame the nuns for your fear of the winged creatures? Then more.
My dad was on a routine airmail flight out of Berlin. It was icy cold. There was what the meteorologists call an iridescent sky, vivid reds and blues. He loved flying. He said it brought him closer to my mum. Came all through the war without a scratch. Radar reported angel rings. He must have thought it was ice crystals in the clouds. I can't go on.
Good. And this is where I come in. You as a pilot, this seat is the pitcock or whatever. You as the first engine. What sort of engine are you?
I imagine I'm a propeller type, driven by a Rolls-Royce engine, of course.
Good. You are also the propeller type driven by a Rolls-Royce engine. So, Valentine, you as the pilot, start your engines and take us through your flight.
It was a textbook takeoff. Engine 2 running a little hot. The sky was so beautiful. I'm still climbing. Good God, what was that? Tower! Something's hit the fuselage!
What is angel rings? You said angel rings earlier.
It's an unexplained phenomenon then. But now we know it's
Birds.
thousands of them. Leaving the city in concentric circles.
I shall play the birds. And can use the flags.
There seems to be a kind of grey cloud just... Good Lord! We've been hit by something. It's hit the fuse.
What was it?
A bloody great bird. Wham! There's another. There's a flock of them flying towards the engine. There's a fire.
I am now broken.
Engine one's gone. God, there's thousands of birds. I've lost engine two. Tower, I'm coming in to make an emergency landing.
How do you feel?
Terrified. We're losing altitude.
Will you make it back to the airfield?
Negative. My speed's too great. I'll have to ditch.
You're frightened. Who are you thinking of in your last moments?
I'm thinking of my wife, my son, and all the good times we've had.
Your heart is with them, and you love them, yes?
Yes. There's no sound from the engines. The sky looks beautiful.
How do you feel?
Warm. Soon I'll be with my wife. My son will know I love him.
Where is the fear?
Doesn't matter now.
Ask the son. Does he still hate the nuns?
Less.
Ask the son. Does he still fear the birds?
Not as much.
Ask him. Is he loved?
Very much.
You are on the start of a beautiful journey to a life free of fear. On the lawn are many birds. Will you walk with me?
Yes.
We are now going to walk out onto the lawn.
Oh, then there was two.
He seems better. My fiancé should have got that help.
Yes, Tom told me your fiancé is no longer with us.
That were him.
Gosh, looks just like the footballer George Best.
Scored 37 caps for Northern Ireland, 9 international goals.
It isn't George Best, is it?
No, it's not.
Was your fiancé a good writer?
Yes. It's time to come clean, Matt.
After 25 years, yes, it's time. I could write plays. Get the characters on and off the stage, write the dialogue. At only 22, he could do that and make it interesting. We were in the same class together at night school. I asked him for a copy of his play. It was perfect. Four-hander, each character interweaving their lives around each other. Well plotted, well researched.
Well, you nicked it. Well, you know it.
It wasn't one of those postmodern flash in the pans. It had guts, grit, and humour.
You wanted it all, Matt. You set him up.
Yes, I wanted that play. I was in immune drug research. I could get anything. Something goes missing here, something gets spoiled there. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to put a drug collection together. I thought if I could just get him to take a parcel to, say, Leeds or Bradford, the police would get an anonymous tip-off, pick him up. I could take the script, change the names, add a few minor plot twists, take it to an agent. How to get him to take the parcel without implicating me, that was the hardest part.
Yeah, but you were a suspect for years.
That was my stroke of genius. Implicate myself fully. Make it obvious that I was involved so that it looked like a setup. For my part, I had my records straight. I didn't personally see the drugs delivered or incinerated, although I would of course have handled one or two of the bottles. know, my only fault was allowing this young man into the laboratories. He was doing research for a new play, and I trusted him. What could he do but tell the truth? Police came, look at my books, everything accounted for.
Why Sheffield?
Fell into my lap. I'm going to visit my dad in Sheffield next week, he said. I gave him the parcel and a bogus address, gave the police a full description of him and the time he'd be arriving at the train station. It worked like a dream. How was I to know the silly sod would go and kill himself? There's nothing I can do to make up for his life, and I feel sick when I think that was me.
The play went on.
After 25 years, it had to be heard. I don't see a penny of it. All the money goes to a children's home that my husband told me about.
So, what's the chances of us catching this bird flu then, Doc?
About 0.1 to the power of 16. The human form is dermatologically contact. Someone you know has to have it, or something they has touched has to be virally infected.
What's the matter? Matt?
It's a long story, but it would appear I'm responsible for the death of a young man.
You too? What's the odds that we can all be responsible for the death of one person?
Around 55 million to 1.
Hey. Funny thing about odds and us. What's the odds of a bomb being on a plane?
16,000 to 1 or 0.1 to the power of 6.
Cut the odds to 0. Bring a bomb.
That's not the point. We are all responsible for the death of a young man.
What's your name?
Jean Poole. I know.
Ooh.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. Everybody says that.
She's been having us on.
No, we are responsible. We're responsible for a death, the three of us.
My name should have been Jean Gnome.
Did she show you a photograph of her fiance? Did it look like a footballer?
Yes, it looked like George Best. I held it in my hand.
You?
I thought it looked like Nobby Styles. Don't touch her! She has the classic symptoms of avian flu. If you were to touch any part of it, you'd be infected.
Thanks, Bush. You saved my life.
Don't speak too
Twice.
soon. We all held that photograph.
Well, that's nonsense, isn't
I
it?
did feel a chill in me there.
Well.
That was the light on the infinite sphere.
That was the light on the finite plane.
This is Play News Update. Famous immunologist Thomas Howard Rush in the Backwater Laboratory in North Yorkshire has found a cure for avian flu. His wife, Mia Rush, said to reporters today,
I am very proud of my husband. I'm glad he chose to stay in immunology and wasn't tempted to stray further afield.
amongst the famous to praise him was the wife of the late playwright Leonard Nollan, Mrs. Jean Nollan.
That man is a great man. That he has dedicated his life to teaching and immunology. If it wasn't for that man today, my late husband Leonard would not achieve what he did in his short lifetime.
And even the ex-Chief Constable of Sheffield, Valentine Lowe, has praised him for the great work the Doctor has done in the community with young offenders, giving them interest in, of all things, bird spotting.
Thanks. You've done good. You stuck at it.
Well, what can I say? Thank you, everyone.
Man of the decade, Thomas Howard Rush.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.